Good morning. There's no way today that you cannot be thinking a little bit about transitions and succession. Most of us have been up half the night and certainly have thought a lot about what's taken place. And we realize that transition is a crucial moment in an organization's life. It's a moment of great vulnerability as well as great opportunity for transformative change. And this is Joy Olson, Blockbuster Fundraising, on your daily tip on our countdown to Fundraising 2016. We are lucky to live in a country where the transition and succession will be graceful, well organized, and well thought out. So, here's a takeaway from this situation. How is your organization set up for succession planning? And I'm borrowing some how-tos from BlueAvocado to give you an idea of the plans you should have in place in case you have to face a big transition. BlueAvocado says you need succession planning, and they give us 6 questions to ask ourselves to keep our plan on track. Number 1, if your executive director is suddenly unable to serve or suddenly leaves, is it clear to everyone who will be the acting executive until the board can meet and decide? Who's going to speak to the press? Who takes over instantly? Second question, does the board of directors have the right mix for hiring the new executive? A board that has been grown to support a strong executive may not be well equipped to hire a new executive. So executive directors should ask themselves, do I want this person on the board that hires my replacement? Third question to ask, is your executive director's job doable? That is, could the job be done by a regular human being? Too often, a successful executive director has, over time, taken on so many responsibilities that it would be nearly impossible to find another such superhero. So, if your organization can transfer some of the responsibilities to newly created positions, such as a CFO, it will be much easier in the long run for a transition. Fourth question, to put together your succession planning, is the salary of the current executive director much lower than what you should pay a new executive director? Sometimes a successful long-term executive is being paid much too little. So you have to think about that in your plan. You've got to get the executive director salary into line with the market. Fifth question in your succession planning to ask yourself, can you get through a fundraising or income dip? The chief money raiser or rainmaker in most nonprofits is the executive director, and it's going to take time for his or her successor to develop those relationships with your donors. Sixth and final issue or question to ask yourself for succession planning, are there any obvious candidates for the job? In some cases, an executive director may have been grooming someone internally for the job. It would be a shame if a valued staff or board member were to depart on the mistaken assumption that there wasn't someone internally that could do a great job. So we all need to put together a good succession plan, because to have a good plan in place reflects a true commitment to our organization that goes beyond our strong leaders to serve its community for as long as it is needed. And we all want to be needed for a very long time. We'll transition together. Well, this is Joy, Blockbuster Fundraising, saying thanks for having been here today. This is quite a day in history, and appreciate your time and interest in our daily tips, our countdown to 2016 fundraising success. So we'll see you again tomorrow, and if you have interest in all of our daily fundraising tips, we started on the first day of fall, September 22nd, and we're counting down through and including December 31st for your fundraising 2016 success. Lots of ideas, lots of great best practices, hoping to keep you inspired, upbeat, full of energy, and creating blockbuster results, blockbuster fundraising results for your organization. Thanks. Bye-bye.